Welcome to the Heavy Spoilers Show. I'm your host Paul, and in this video we're breaking down Severance. Season 2 has just wrapped up and it's left us with a number of questions. However, there may be something we missed about the final scene and a little clue about what's going on with Helly. Throughout this video we'll be breaking down the clues and also the theories about the end. Obviously, heavy spoilers ahead, so if you haven't had a chance to check it out, then please take yourself to the 7th floor. If you're an outie, then make sure you become an innie and click subscribe for videos like this every week. With that out of the way though, thank you for clicking the video. Now let's get into the ending of Severance.
But I'm her, Mark. I'm her.
Okay, so the finale centers around Mark and Co's plan to free Gemma and then escape from Lumen. Throughout the episode, Mark goes back and forth with himself and the pair even have a conversation over camera. It's expertly done, but there's that feeling that innie Mark wants to be selfish. He's stuck between a rock and a hard place, and completing Cold Harbor or escaping Lumen will likely mean the end. He'll either get wiped out by Lumen or have to reintegrate with his outie upon leaving. The outie has had several decades on him, and thus that personality will probably overpower his. However, he goes ahead with a plan anyway and decides to free Gemma. At the end though, the character has a change of heart. Instead, innie Mark goes with what he wants and he runs through the corridors with Helly, mimicking something that feels like the ending of The Graduate. The pair have each other, but they're in a completely hopeless situation. However, they have that moment at least, and innie Mark gets to be with his Helly. Or so we think. We're spoiling it, we're spoiling the moment. There's a theory floating around that this is actually Helena. So I kind of want to discuss some of the clues there for this first part of the video. I do think there's other things that debunk it, but yeah, we'll start there. Now, the first clue is that we've basically seen this twist before in the series. During the retreat, it was revealed that Helena had actually been posing as Helly the whole time. Irving was the one who fished it out, and in the end it was revealed she was an Egan. Irving was erased for his attempt on her life, and Helena seemed shook by the occasion. For a while, anyway. She approached outie Mark at a restaurant, and yeah, I've seen women look at me like that before. Right before they hit the thumbs up, shabow! We did actually theorize though that Helena's pregnant with his child, and there's been a number of times throughout the series that pregnancy's been discussed. Whether it's Gemma having a miscarriage, or the fact we even had a line earlier in the series about how a worker got pregnant on the 7th floor.
But what are you saying, Natalie, to the woman who became pregnant at work less than a month after her company went severed?
Well, first, I'd suggest you reveal her identity if she wants to have an honest conversation about her
How
experience.
could she have that conversation when her workie was the one involved in the conception?
Okay, first of all, workie?
It's possible that this happened with Helena, and if not then, there's been a number of other times. Because of this though, Helena may have been after Mark the whole time. Going to the finale, there is a clue that she's Helena due to how she exits the elevator. We don't get the ding, and thus we can guess this is actually Helena. There's also the fact she smiles at the end as Mark runs towards her. She knows that Gemma's absolutely devastated, but still smiles away. Shoutouts to Lance Johnston, 6955 in our finale breakdown, for going through Helly's characteristics and how she isn't really like this. Helly was never someone who relished pain, but Helena, yeah, you know, kinda seems like the thing she'd do. Collie King also noticed that the first line of the ending song is "Go Hannah Go Down," and Helena called Gemma Hannah when she met Mark in the restaurant. So that could be another big clue.
Go down, Hannah, go down and stay down.
I know you've already been through so much with losing your wife and all. Hannah.
It adds an even bigger gut punch if she's going through a pregnancy, as we know all the issues that Gemma had with hers. She's taking her man and potentially even the life that she should have had with her husband. It's all because of Lumen, and Lumen's run by the Egans, so having Helena do this is just a much bigger blow. Helly was also really supportive of Mark, and she wanted him to leave. Helly's helped Mark throughout the series and clearly wanted to help save Gemma from her own personal hell. I feel like if this was actually Helly, then she would have still told Mark to go. This running through the corridors seems really short-sighted, as there's no real way to get out of it. It destroys everything they've fought for, and isn't really the best choice. If you're Helly, if it's Helena, then it's actually possible that it also explains how they're going to get out of this situation come season 3. As of making this video, that hasn't been greenlit, but I think we'll get an announcement soon. Severance is currently the most popular show on Apple TV, and Ben Stiller's talking talking about the future. He said that if there is a season 3, that it won't take 3 years to make, so I do think that's kind of teasing that it's coming. Now, because of this, I believe that we need a way to explain the pair's escape from the consequences next time. Helly has no power, but on the other hand, Helena, if they get caught, which yeah, they eventually will, they need someone with the power to get them out of it. With Drummond now dead, the Egans will be completely shook up, and it might open the door for Helly to get more power. Her father may also be happy that she's finally starting to show the Kier side of her. Earlier in the episode, he berated for what he thought was the innie, and when she rose up, he said he was finally seeing Kier. She could reveal it was her the whole time, and this rebellious side's actually been the daughter that he says he's been disappointed in. I do think they're screwed if it's not Helena, as there's no way Helly has the power to get them out of this. The pair are running down the corridors aimlessly, and it very much echoes the season's opening. There we followed Mark as he ran down the hallways, and now the pair are doing the same thing. However, this time they have each other. It makes it more twisted though if this is in fact Helena. He's still with the company and being led astray by them, and it just adds so much symbolism to the ending. If Helena is indeed pregnant as well, then it makes sense for her to want to keep Mark around. And that goes for both the innie and outie version. The innie has just completed Cold Harbor and ushered in the company's best day in its entire history. She sees he has value even if Lumen doesn't see it themselves. And yeah, let's be honest, they don't exactly value their employees. However, Helena could change that and have innie Mark spared. If he's going to be the father to the next heir, it makes sense to keep him around too. Now, before we get into the debunking, I just want to let you know about the new design that we've launched on the merch store. That is our Daredevil-inspired Conviction shirt and sweater. We've got the design of the character praying with the sonar/bullseye symbol behind him to create a halo. We've also used this to launch some brand new double-sided t-shirts as well. On the front, we have the Nelson and Murdoch Scales of Justice inspired symbol with the Daredevil design on the back. I'm super proud of this design, I absolutely love it, but if you don't like it, then please check out our Duncan Idaho Dunkin' Donuts inspired one and also our Alien Chestburster one. All helps videos like this get made, and huge thank you to everyone who's picked one up. Now on the flip side of this just being Helly, there's clues to that too. James clearly just sees her that way, and him calling her Kier could be confirmation that she is who she says she is. We have to remember as well that she likely remained down there, so potentially the elevator just wouldn't ding at all. I want to shout out Wise Sisooks on our last video as well, who said that this is actually Helly embracing that Kier side. She's very much a blank slate of Helena, but those personality traits are probably going to develop soon. As she gets older, she might just start to be in it for herself. Helena refused to listen to her innie's pleas and was happy to just leave her down there in her torment. So there's definitely that sadistic side to her. It's even possible that this might save her from erasure as well. James, seeing that Helly has this rebellious side, may make the character spare her. If he believes that he's more likely to find Kier and Helly over Helena, then there's a reason to keep her around. Helly having this new power may also be what she can use to bargain for Mark's innie to be kept alive as well. She may refuse to do anything if he's not there, much in the same way that Mark refused to work at the start of the season if Helly and the old team didn't join him. It's all about power, and I think there's definitely ways they can play it. Personally though, I think it's probably more interesting to have it so the twist is that it's Helena. I am okay with it being either way though, but yeah, the clue's definitely there. I've even seen theories that Jane put a block on Helly at the end, and this then activated Helena for them to run away. But in the end, we don't know, and probably won't for a while. Here's to 2027, I guess. If you're from the future though and you've seen it, then please let us know below. I'm guessing that there's probably other clues too, so if we missed them and you're in the present, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments as well. I'm sure that there'll be something in the episode we missed that deserves more attention, so drop it below if you noticed it. Please hit the thumbs up while you're down there, and also make sure you subscribed. And did you know that members of the channel also get early access to videos? If you click the join button, you'll get at least one breakdown a week before anyone else. It costs just 99 cents a month, and we've tried to set it at a price where hopefully it's not a lot to you, but if a lot of you do it, it will mean a lot to us. Now, if you want something else to watch, then why not check out our in-depth breakdown of the finale. We talk about the ending, all the clues leading up to it, the Easter eggs, things you missed, and yeah, lots of things to discuss. With that out of the way though, huge thank you for watching this video. I've been your host Paul, you've been the best, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.